Alright.
Alright.
Hi, it's Pokeirv.
And Ben.
And we are opening up Breakpoint Booster Packs Online. Yep. Hi, Pokeirv and Ben, right?
Yep.
Opening Breakpoint Packs Online. We may have said it twice because I didn't see that it was live yet. So, but before we do that, let's bust open some of this reward chest stuff we got here. We got a few of these. Let's see what we got out of this. Ooh, coins and Breloom. Giga Drain. Okay, let's open another.
Tried to build a deck with that once, it did not work.
Breloom?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's brutal. Well, they didn't even try to hide the shell gun from us.
No, they didn't.
They just right away. I didn't even know we had these out here stuff. Ooh, Tyrant. Did you try to build a deck from that?
No.
Okay, good.
Flash.
Ooh, a flash, a useful card. Wow, how did that happen? What do you think? Ooh, another hit card. What do we get? Breloom? Or do we get the Bagon to go with the Shogun? Golurk! Don't even. Last one. Ooh, 10 coins and come on, Bagon. Snorlax! This Pokemon is asleep. Flip 2 coins instead of 1 between turns. If either of them is tails, this Pokemon is still asleep.
It's hard enough for me to flip a 1.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't flip 2 coins. Alright. Alright, so we just put a bunch of code cards out here for Breakpoint. So we're going to bust them open, talk about them a little bit. And later we'll be doing a busting open the deck boxes as a separate video. So we have a booster box that we're going to bust open later with the girls. So not exciting, but not right now. Right now we're going to do the online pack. So let's go. It's loading my assets. 60% pack, 100% pack image. I wonder if they have pack mules. You think they have pack mules on this? Huh?
I don't think so.
No?
It'll probably be some kind of Pokemon.
Are we ready?
Sure.
Dun 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 dun. I love their exciting music. Do 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 do. Is that thing from the Addams Family? The hand? You know, he used to be the hand going across the Addams Family. So let's see what we got here. We got Seedot, Phantom with the Sunshine. So you can get him to what?
You can evolve him into Trevenant.
Yep, the
Trevenant attack.
Yep. Proof, that was good for the pre-release. Sudowoodo.
That's an interesting one. He's got the attack watch and learn. So if your opponent used an attack the last turn, you can use that attack as his attack. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that way our heads aren't in the way.
They all got funny names for him now. Watching it.
This was people were using at the pre-release.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's see. Scissor Spirit Link.
Actually looks pretty good.
With the top 6 cards of your deck, attach a basic energy card you find near the base Pokemon on your bench. Shuffle the other cards back into your deck. That's unique.
Let's see how consistent that can be.
But that would have been cool with the pre-release.
Yeah.
Bursting Balloon. We bought a few of these.
Yeah. It's pretty good because
this is attached to your active Pokemon is damaged by the opponent's attack. Put 6 damage counters on that attacking Pokemon.
So either your opponent will have to take that damage, or you'll make them not want to attack your guy for your turn.
Yep.
So pretty useful. And that's our hidden card. Before clicking.
I know. Isn't that cool? Is that it? It is. Ah! That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Yes, it's our hidden card. Severe Poison. Put 4 damage counters instead of 1 on that Pokemon between turns.
Yep, they're bringing it back.
Yep. Alright. Let's open another.
super special one.
Two mysteries. Slowking.
And
Ooh, Embor. Alright, well, let's start off with Pharisee. Harden. Nah. Skorupi. Nah.
I think the flip is
Spritzy.
made a new Spritzy.
Ducklet. I love this. Flip a coin if Tails' attack does nothing. Ducklet's like, hey.
They finally printed a 60 HP Froakie.
Wow, we've been waiting for that. Psychic's Third Eye. Your opponent reveals his or her hand. Discard as many cards as you like from your hand, then draw that many cards.
Could be interesting.
Makes no sense to me.
Yeah, it's
What does it revealing their hand make me wanna? Because I'd like if I revealed their hand and discarded, because that's what one of my opponents at the pre-release thought it was. He thought he could discard from my hand and then draw, which I'm like, oh, okay. And then I'm like, wait a minute, no, it's just from your hand. So I thought it was reveal his or hand, discard as many of these cards like from their hand, then draw. I mean, you think maybe they translated this badly from Japanese?
Maybe. I think they're too strong to do it like that.
I like that. I want it to be that. Gyarados Spirit Link, he is still angry. Flop, poor Arcanine.
Yeah.
Slowking.
He can royally flash you.
That's not actually too bad a thing because you can move the energies around.
Yeah, with the way everyone's playing double colorless and low amounts of energy right now, that's actually pretty decent.
And he doesn't have to be active.
Yeah.
So once during your turn.
The only bad thing about it is the flip, really.
The flip and stage one. Yep.
So,
we got Embor. I didn't even see this at the pre-release.
yeah, some guy used this against me. He's alright for a pre-release, but it takes a lot of energy to not do a lot of damage.
Yeah, he's got one of these where he does the damage, but you have to discard. A lot of fires doing that, aren't they?
Yeah, well, that's where they get that special fire energy, but it's hard to get that 4 times.
Alright, let's open another.
There's the Froakie again.
Alright, there's well, we'll get to him anyway, just let you see. Froakie, Clefairy,
Looks like
doing a little Jigglypuff there, right? The opponent's active now.
That's an
Bug
interesting
Punch.
attack. That's kind of interesting.
You got a grass deck. 3 grass Pokemon. Doesn't say they can't be EX, can't evolution, just grass. Yes. Drowsy. I almost said drowsy. Mumble. Skrelp. Yeah. All Night Party.
It's an interesting new stadium because if your Pokemon is asleep, you can remove the sleep and deal better damage from your Pokemon. This is a combo card that kind of goes with the Hypno set.
And this one's interesting because of all the different Pokemon here.
It makes it almost look like a World's Championship card. It's kind of interesting.
That's what I thought it was when I was looking at the deck builder and saw the picture. It's like they've hit Vegas. So I thought Pokemon would have been having it in Vegas this year. But it's just...
Yeah, because they have it in San Francisco, so it looks kind of like around there.
And we're not gone. Aromatisse. Dizzying Cologne. I was in the elevator with the woman who worked with Dizzying Cologne. I about threw up. Frogadier. Ooh, we got Froakie and Frogadier in the same thing.
He's interesting because his attack is that you can
get 3 more of them.
Yeah. So you don't have to put down the Froakie first. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Drapion, the hidden card.
One of the hidden cards. Shiny. Look at that, sparkling. Useless. And Luxray.
They came out with a break for this, but it still isn't quite that good. So
well, maybe we'll see the break. So let's go ahead and reveal the ones we've already revealed. We can just up the drum roll. So I need to click on those first.
Yeah. Sycamore. And another Dragalge.
We'll go this way.
Yeah, it's funny because I've actually never saw this card at
the pre-release.
Yeah. 2 of them.
Sycamore.
Yeah.
So they're keeping this in the thing. So a Juniper Sycamore's been in for gonna be what, 5 years, 6 years?
A lot of years.
Yep.
Lapras.
Lapras.
Another trainer card, searching one.
Is that Misty?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, hey Misty, how are you? We're back at the Orange Islands.
This is an interesting card. Everyone's been looking forward to. Because you can add 40 HP to your basics and make them do 10 more damage. It's more for the HP bonus though, because it makes them very hard to knock out in one hit now.
So, remember it says basic Pokemon,
Yeah, but that still counts the X's, which
Yep.
is very powerful.
which makes them pretty powerful.
It's interesting.
Corsola.
A lot of random colorless attackers.
And by the way, this art is not the best art they've had. You know?
It's interesting in this set though. They have some cool ones. Like the Dragalge still looks really cool.
Yeah, Dragalga looks cool. Pancham, not sure what he's doing.
He's flopping around these.
Dragalga, that is cool looking.
Yeah, and then the Lapras.
Lappers with Misty,
Yeah,
I'll
we
give
got
you that.
little
But the
things
rest
in
of them look kind of... I don't know.
Hello.
Lilligant?
Boo hoo.
Don't cry, it's okay. It's only a
They
Pokemon
got really
game.
funny attacks in this set.
If your opponent attaches an energy card from his or her hand to the defending Pokemon, that Pokemon goes to sleep. Which if you got that stadium all night, party all night, whatever.
Yeah, so it ends up being useless against your opponent if they have that stadium. So
Yep, boo-hoo. Great Ball's back.
more Gyarados Squirrelix.
Per ugly. Oh, I think it's cool they got the neon.
Yeah, press.
Yeah, like that neon cat thing.
Yeah.
Drowsy. He looks tired.
He is.
Let's move along.
Looks kind of like he's got something planned.
Oh, he's gonna party all night with Cresselia, probably, right?
There's a Gibble you were looking for before.
Alright, Gibble. Oh, was I looking for Gibble? Another Luxray. Oop. Another Luxray.
X-ray. Shiny Petal.
Petalil, Great Ball, Delinquent.
People are looking at this one for a one of the cards to stop other people because they're looking to play it with red card. They think they can pull the combo off pretty easily, but to play red card, a stadium, and the supporter all in the same turn sounds like pretty difficult to do.
So I had this played against me earlier today. I was playing the online on my iPad, and the person did this, and I think they played them in the wrong order. They did this, then they played the red card when they had me down to 1. Oops. Because I had 4 in my hand. They did this, and then they played red card. They didn't need to play red card. But I appreciate it because I got the double colorless, I got a Juniper, I got the Versa Seeker, and I got the Float Stone. So everything was right in the world. Thank you. Thank you, idiot who played that. Fine job.
There's more balloons.
Slowpoke.
Slowpoke, my favorite.
Other Pokemon hanging out in these things.
Yep.
Shelter. Gibble!
Never enough.
I used this at the pre-release. It was alright. Scrub. Alright. I wonder what this button does.
Ooh, different
Ooh,
shoulder.
multi-shoulders!
Oh, there's the Luxray break.
Alright.
And there's the Luxray.
So there's Luxray. 3 of those now. And there's the Luxray break, and unfortunately we can't turn it for you to be able to see. It is interesting looking. So his attack is Wild Fury. Fury? Fury, sorry. Sideways. Flip a coin until you get tails. Its attack does 40 more damage for each head. So it's 130 plus. 2 electrics. It's going to be hard to build them up to that.
Yeah, and this, for a flip, it's not that much work inside.
Well, it's 130 plus.
Yeah, but you gotta flip heads to get the extra 40 each time.
Yeah, that's true. And only 170 HP. So, not really.
Stage, it's kind of technically a stage 4 because you're playing it on top of Luxray. Or
Stage 3. Dunsparce, Call for Family. Aromatisse. Glameow. Act Cute. Sorry.
Dangerous Suspicion.
Rats.
That's interesting.
Anyway, what was that? Draw a card, switches with one of your bench. Ooh, I wonder if someone's going to play this.
Yeah.
30 HP. Please play it. And there's one shelter. And there's the other
It's your
shoulder.
shoulder.
Wow. Oop, oop, oop.
There's the new troubleshooter. Another Luxury break.
Oh, but we didn't get a Luxray to go with it.
Yeah, it's a shame.
How disappointing. So, Pangoro switches Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon during your opponent's next turn. Any damage done by attacks to the defending is reduced by 60.
That's interesting. You could use that with like the Trevenants and that make your opponent not be able to play trainers.
One
so they have
problem.
yeah, but Excelgor worked. And Donphan worked. So this might.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it's not a lot of damage that you're doing with it. It's
Yeah.
only 10.
Luxray break. They're up for trade if you want. Gyarados. Cloyster to go with all those
It's
shoulders.
pretty interesting. He does 10 damage, and then if he evolved from Shelter that turn, they're paralyzed. So it's just a quick drop thing,
Potion's back in the game,
as always.
as always.
I just love the side up in no Stampede.
Yes, I Stampede Psyduck. Trubbish Acid Spray.
It was like sad.
I mean, this is like a little kid drew this. I could draw this. The trash bag Pokemon.
Yeah,
I love that. 2 feet tall and 68.3 pounds.
just describe it.
Yep, I'm gonna click on that.
That shows your collection.
Ooh, that's cool. So it shows you all the stuff. I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
All the things that connect to it.
Wow, for you Pokemon ignorant people. Oh, it's even showing me Garbodors that aren't even
In the set, yeah.
in the set.
Just that you own in general.
Oh, okay, well that's cool. All right, so we got Meowstic.
Attach 2 energies from your hand to one of your bench Pokemon. I saw someone using that at the pre-release. It was good then. I don't know about
Real life.
real life.
Pancham.
Show you this.
Luxio. Nothing. Heatmore. 40. Woohoo.
Yeah, there's the
Little
two
Fury Belt. Yep. Honage.
stab.
Hi,
More
Pancham.
Panchams.
Esper.
Got 2 Panchams in the
Lots
same
of
pack.
Froakies.
Yeah, lots of Froakies. Lots of Panchams.
Yeah, oh my god, 2. A shiny and a not shiny. Panchamania.
Got a Pancham.
Got a Panchama.
That's interesting.
Pokemon.
I didn't see that.
Meganium. This Pokemon's remaining HP is 50 or less. Its attacks do 70 more damage to your opponent's active.
That's pretty funny, because the attack is that you heal the amount of damage. So you end up doing 120 damage and healing 120 damage.
That's pretty good.
The trick is getting that 100 damage on it without knocking it out first, though. Because a lot of things do a lot more.
That's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
And that's actually cool art.
Yeah, that's cool.
So, for the leverage, hey, I'm almost Meganium sized. All right.
Find out why.
Dewblade. Hey, put 3 damage counters in your opponent's
Turns
active
from
Pokemon.
stab into stab deeply.
Yes, Honage.
More
More
Froakies.
Froakies.
More Psyducks. You can never get enough Psyducks, though. Slow
Slowpoke. Staryu. Alright, let's move on.
Temple. There's another Max Elixir. And Shifter.
Should we get this Shifter band?
Doesn't look quite as powerful.
Yeah, looks worthless.
Yeah.
Palpitoad. Aromatisse. Not like the good Aromatisse. Max Elixir.
That's
That's,
still pretty cool.
yeah. Sycamore, we already looked. Kricketot. Bug Hunch.
Might be interesting.
Yeah.
More Froakies and then a Temple.
How many Froakies? That's our 5th Froakie. Jeez.
Never can have too many Froakies.
Froakie mania.
Got a baby finally. Espeon EX.
Espeon EX. It revealed it before it revealed it. To evolve each of your opponent's evolved Pokemon and put the highest stage evolution card on it into your opponent's hand.
That's pretty interesting. I mean, if there are more evolution decks out right now, it'd be really good.
If you had rare candies.
Yeah. But there's not a lot of evolutions that are very good. And with the belt coming out, even less will be more popular.
That's true. Very true.
And, yeah.
Aromatisse.
More Aromatisse.
Tierno.
We need
Keeping
this card
Tierno in
reprinted.
format.
Very useful.
Let's have some ice cream. Delinquent we already talked about. Is that a plusle or a minor?
That's a minor.
Minor. I'm not really smart. Oh, we got Bayleaf.
Got the
Sorry.
Bailey for it. The Cricketot. I'm still wondering if there's any grass deck that'd be good right now. I'm trying to think.
What about Venusaur?
Yeah. It doesn't have a link.
That's true.
There's the puzzle of time. You're reprinting Catcher. Garchomp. There's something a lot of people have been talking about. It does the 60 damage, and you can attach an energy card. So it could be special energy or basic. Although, to get to that point and only do 60 damage, you have to question how worth it that really is. You know, because that's not a lot of worth.
So what about Maxis?
With Maxis, you still have to have a fighting energy. So it has to be like, you still have to have the fighting energy. So maybe like a fighting deck.
Yeah,
but
a fighting deck.
It's still, it's not a lot of damage. And honestly, you can use the Baby Landers to attach basic fighting energies anyway. Because there's not really a special energy in fighting decks.
But he's got 130 HP.
And Baby Landers have
And he's
120.
grass weak. As opposed to
Seismitoad weak.
yes, because they're water weak. Grass weak may be better option, but this
But it's
just
a lot
just
to
a
get
thought,
out.
just a thought.
Yeah,
All right, Skorupi.
that's interesting.
Puzzle time. Tell us about it, Ben.
If you play one, you can look at the top 3 cards of your deck and put them back any way you want. But if you play 2, you can take any 2 cards out of your discard pile and put them in your hand. Which, the way the format is right now with Trainer's Mail and Acrobike, where you can pretty much dig out whatever cards you want out of your deck on your turn, it should be actually a lot easier to play a card like this. Because I remember back when they had Pokeirv Plus and that, where you could play 2 of them at once to search your deck for any 2 cards you wanted. And people pulled that off quite a bit actually, so I'm thinking that people are going to be able to pull this off as well. And 2 cards out of your discard is very powerful right now, because that could be your double colorless, your Lysander, your Versus Seeker, or like any other item you might want back.
Special energies.
Yeah, the double colorless, the special energies. And then if you ever need to pull a Pokemon back or something like that too.
Okay. So even though people are like, "Oh, getting 2 at one time," we used to do it. We had
we used to do
Pokedrawer
it.
and we had the other one too.
Pokeblower. Yeah.
Pokeblower and Pokedrawer, and those used to happen all the time.
Yeah.
And Trainer's Mail will help that.
Yeah.
Stadler. I can't. Does he like go those Christmas lights now? In case when Santa needs to use them.
I think that was the idea.
Oh.
It looks like a reindeer.
Catcher.
Catcher's back.
Still in
They wanna keep that
format.
for some reason.
Yep.
Yeah, just the usual.
Garbage
A lot of low
filling.
HP.
A lot of garbage
A lot of
filling
low
this set.
HP. That's- Chikorita and the Baby. Darkrai EX. Back. Not the one we all used to remember. He's alright because he can do 20 damage plus 20 more for each Dark attached to all your Pokemon. So someone could try doing something with him and the Eviltal again. Just because you load a lot of energy on Eviltal anyway. But the second attack people are looking at is because there's a Hypno in this set where you can put both active Pokemon to sleep. So you can put yourself and them to sleep. But with the Stadium, the what is it, All Night Party, you can
Yep.
wake up your Darkrai and then do 160 damage to them.
Yep.
Only problem is if they survive, then they can wake up anyways.
Well, but it's an interesting card,
Yeah, it can be
especially with the Dark Pulse, because that allows you.
yeah, it gives you another attacker to use all your energies without slapping all your energies on your active attack.
Exactly.
But that's usually the problem with Eviltal is because you have to load all your energies on the one guy that if they take him out, you're done. But with him, you can load on 2 and still be able to attack with both.
Yep. Yep.
So it's alright. He's got a... Is that Fennekin in the mirror? That's interesting.
Well, that's creepy. It's not a mirror, it's like a pond or something.
Yeah, it's like a vortex.
Vortex. Rifted space and time. Bayleaf. Nothing special, but it's there.
So yeah, Sycamore, always good to have. More Rattatas with dangerous suspicions.
Alright, let's move along. So we pulled 3 EXs so far.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I think Dark Rabbit is still max potions like that. There's another EX.
There's another EX, so you're getting EXs, maybe not what you want. So, Espeon.
Espeon again. The first attack still is like, there's a lot of basics in the format, but the second attack, it's a lot of energy for 70 damage as well. So.
But isn't affected by any effects.
So it'd be good if they like have safeguards.
Yep.
Shoulder. Max Potions back. This card is going to be interesting just because all the Mega Manectric decks love this card, and it was very much missed in this last format.
Yep. Let's skip the rest of them because we've seen them all before.
Yeah.
Let's open another.
Slow bro. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Aegis Slash.
Slash.
Hang on. Let's try to do this. So Aegis Slash.
So you can double the amount of damage counters on each of your opponent's Pokemon. So if you want to do like a spread deck, that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe someone will come up with something.
We have a friend who does that. What's his name again? Mr. Lucas. Richard Lucas. He likes to do that.
Yeah,
And he likes his psychic, so
It's true.
this may be
Maybe.
pretty good. Boo-hoo again. Slowbro! Walk off Homer! Boom! It's gone! Yeah, we were at a pre-release. We had a freak
Yeah.
named Jimmy Ballard screaming, "Walk off Homer!" He pulled it off, what, twice while we were
2
there,
rounds in
right?
a row, and then
Yeah.
he got beaten down. At
Then the last one he got beaten down finally, but it was fun. It was cool. You're right. They got cool names. Boo-hoo, Walk Off Homer. Different.
It's an interesting effect just because it's like, you never would have thought to have something like that where you have 1 prize card left, you just win the game.
Yep. Yep. Use this
You
attack
make it a
and you
funny
win. A double and whatever.
Yeah. They do. I think they're doing it just so you can yell "Walk off Homer" at your opponent.
Yep. Tyranno.
Yeah.
I think everything else is stuff we've seen.
Yeah.
There's a shoulder in case somebody. And there's how many Froakies? We gotta check. That's
7.
7 Froakies.
Just
For those of you keeping score at home.
Never enough gibbles. And the Aegis Slash again.
Aegis Slash again.
Swanna.
Let's see Swanna.
I mean, it has colorless energy, so if there's like something fire or something that's weak to water, you can throw this in whatever deck that's stage 1.
You gotta throw Ducklet in.
I mean, the Corsola though is more interesting just because it has all colorless energy. So if you need something that's to beat something that's water weak, I think they're giving you a lot of options in this set, which is interesting. Gold Duck. This Gold Duck, the break is what it's for, really. It's not that great, but the break is really good.
Because the Jirachi does this.
Yeah,
Discard the special energy
Yeah.
attached to the
and
active.
the Jirachi also becomes invincible for a turn, so it's way better.
Yep.
Who was
Siglith.
Look, there's the portal again.
Yep.
It's interesting.
During your opponent's next turn, if this Pokemon is damaged by an attack, put 5 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon.
That's interesting.
Yeah. It doesn't have the abilities like the other ones have had. But,
Yeah, all the safeguard and the Pokemon tool abilities. Usually Sigliths have been pretty powerful cards, but this one,
Avianoid Pokemon.
yeah. And Electabuzz, just
Oh,
20 damage.
Knuckle Punch!
Oh, Durant. Dragalga again, our friend.
And the reason it says new is because it's a shiny
Yeah,
Meowstic.
it's a highlight.
Durant.
Mountain Munch, 10 damage. And then the second one is what people have been talking about because it's if he has any damage counters on it, you discard the top 4 cards, which is what Durant used to do. So people are thinking about throwing this card in decks again with Rainbow Energy.
And Durant does it though with just the energies. It doesn't need the other Durants on the field.
Yeah. This
Like
one
the
doesn't
old
need 4
one.
Durants like the other
Yep,
one.
yep. So,
You
yep,
just need to get damage on it first with like Rainbow or something.
yep. Put a rainbow on there and you got it going.
Yep.
Let's hear it for the rainbow.
Yeah, it should be interesting to see if anyone comes out.
Sorry. Walk off Homer!
Another Meganium. Still cool.
Yep. Unsparse. Anything else we
I
can
used to
see?
make pre-release.
There's pre-release cards and there's regular cards.
Yeah. Another max potion. Always good. There's Trevenant Break. That's interesting.
Okay. Drapion.
Yep.
Looks like a Trevenant Break.
Put 3
Wish I
damage
could flip
counters
that.
on each of your opponent's Pokemon.
Silent Fear.
That's interesting. I mean, with the ability Trevenant has where they can't play trainers, that might actually be pretty good because you can probably spread without much resistance.
Because remember, breaks retain the attack's abilities, weakness, resistance, and retreat cost of its previous evolution. So they can't play trainers, and then
they're
you
taking 3 damage.
they're
on the
taking
field
3 damage.
on each of the guys on the field every turn.
And you spread, and then you use that other one.
You can use the Aegislash,
The
or you can
Aegislash,
use the Mega Gallade.
Mega Gallade. Yep.
That'd probably be good.
Yep. Yeah, the Mega Gallade.
So that's pretty good. See if someone does some of that.
Alright, let's step this up a little bit here.
A lot of the same stuff. There's the Shifter again. There's the new Trevenant.
So, Nervous Seed, as long as this Pokemon is reactive, the attack of your opponent's basic Pokemon cost.
One colorless more.
Yep.
So that could be interesting against like Night March or just all EXs in general, because like I said, the basics are very good right now.
And they get Energy Press.
So it does more damage for the more energy they have on them. So the ability actually goes to the attack on this player.
Yep. The only problem is the guy who's going to have more is going to be Evital, and you're weak to it.
There's the new Garbodor.
Garbodor's back.
It's back.
But not the same Garbodor.
That way you can't use your old ones.
Different attack, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So, but same thing. You opponent
He has a tool on
no
him,
abilities.
Very powerful card.
Did it say before at each player's discard pile on this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Garbodor! Yay!
It's got like paint splotches.
Thank
on
you.
it.
This guy's name is Zach. He said congratulations. That's really nice of him. I think he's lying. I don't think he cares. Camerupt.
There's the one I was talking about. Good night, babies.
Good night, babies. Loving these names. Once during your turn before you attack, you may leave both active Pokemon asleep.
So this is what goes with the Darkrai EX all-night party combo right here.
So did you draw this when you were in first grade?
No, they're much more wiser than our stick figures.
Yes. Camerupt.
You can discard the top card of the deck, but that's a little much energy.
You know, if he had a 7 here, he could be James Bond, 007. Huh?
That's it.
Yeah, see? Didn't think of that.
Might be. That's it.
Not really wanted to think that. And so you might wonder why I'm violating my policy and I'm opening all the packs, because these are just packs that we got from the pre-release and stuff. We're actually going to get some more code cards, like I've advised everybody. Get your code cards, buy your code cards, and then you can use them to trade for what you need. Yeah. Especially with this set, there isn't a whole lot you really want to open.
Yeah, it's all interesting, but it's not very good set.
Yep.
This card's funny. For the first attack, it does 40 damage, and then each Pokemon your opponent has no abilities until the end of their turn. So it could be a very powerful card, just because it negates all their abilities. It's just by the time you get it out there, it might not matter, because they might not have the abilities to use at that point. There's not a lot of decks are constantly using abilities like they used to.
And this Moonlight Slash.
That's just if you want to do a lot more damage, you can return a water to your hand and do 20 more damage.
Yep. More.
That's the new one. That's interesting. It's like the old Rescue Energy, but you can only put it on water Pokemon. So when your water Pokemon is knocked out, you get to pick up your water Pokemon and everything it evolved into, all the Pokemon parts of it, but you have to discard all the tools and energy attached to it. But you get to pick up the Pokemon, so it's pretty interesting. Just in case you like want to pick up your Stage 2 or your EX and just put it back down and get rid of it. And the Shinx.
Or we haven't seen many Shinx.
Yeah, it's surprising.
Shinx for nothing.
There's a single shiny one. It's Verifone. Does 10 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon for each retreat colorless in that Pokemon's retreat cost. So that could be interesting against like high retreat decks, like maybe metal decks. You could spread a lot of damage, but there's not a lot of stuff with heavy retreat that would be big enough for that to really do much. See that? There's camera up again.
Wow. It's just a more worthless pack than you've ever seen in your life, or what? Look at that. Look at that. Some of the most worthless cards you'll ever find.
Never enough giveaways though. There's the Trevenant. I still have to see about that because people have talked about playing that one, but you have to wonder if it's better to play that or to lock them out of trainers. You know?
Well, the idea though is if you could put the tool on that makes them have to have one more energy for the EX, and then you can have this. Maybe you could do something.
Yeah, but that's a lot to have.
It's a lot to have going. I know. That's what people talk about. Simplicity. Too many texts, too many things that have to be coordinated once.
Yeah, people talk to you.
Yep.
There he is again.
How many is that? Two. Doublade?
Stabbing deeply still. There's the new Electivire. Not really much, just a couple of attacks with not that high amount of damage.
Yep. Alright. Let's move along.
Yep.
Move along quickly. Bite.
They can't retreat, it's interesting. Another gold deck. But altogether, just lots to do.
So you can see this is pretty weak for actual Pokemon.
Yeah. Once again, the max elixir is the only really important.
Trainers there's some good trainers, tools and that, but otherwise. We already talked about Slowpoke.
Yeah, he was a shiny one. That's why he's new.
So hopefully everybody's getting ready for their regionals and then ready for states. Oh, Mega Scizor. Now that's
Mega
cool.
Scizor. That looks really cool. The attack though does not look as cool, sadly. You may discard a special energy attached to your opponent's active or a stadium card in play for 120 damage. For that energy cost, it's not bad. But for the idea of having to get out of Mega to do that,
yeah,
it kind of makes you not shy.
That's another EX.
Yeah, it's cool. I just wish they would have done something better with Scizor because he's usually really good.
Oh, we got a Spirit Link.
Yep, there you go. Pangoro again. Cricketune. Oh, there we go.
Oh!
A good old friend.
That's bitchin'. Red! Totally red, dude! Purifying Fire. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon has any basic fire energy attached to it, you may heal 50 damage from it.
That's interesting, because he doesn't use fire.
And 130?
And then 32 on your opponent's bench Pokemon.
Wow.
So it's like a very powerful Darkrai.
Yep, but the best part is...
You need 3 different kind of energies to do it, though.
No, how cool Ho looks.
That is true.
That is cool.
He looks cool.
That is very cool. I think it's cool.
Yeah. It's pretty strong, too.
Cricketune. Not as good as the old Cricketune.
Yeah, Cricketune was how good it was. That's
yeah.
about it.
The Ho is cool. Yeah. I like that.
It's got a very interesting attack. I mean, the energy is weird, but you have Max Elixir and that one Smeargle that lets you switch out energy and discard, so it's doable. There's another Garbodor, Shelder, and a Cloyster in the same pack, too.
Shelter, Staryu,
Lots of water Pokemon.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That was our last pack?
Yeah.
Aw, man. How disappointing.
Want to get another one?
No, not for 200 points. What is that, a 5 card?
No, it looks like a full one. It's 10. It says 10 on it.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, we got plenty of. Let's get one. Let's get one.
Okay.
Okay, now I gotta go back for it. What's that though? Breakpoint 3-pack with Umbreon.
Oh, that's how they're getting the blister pack codes out there, I guess. Because people were complaining because there were some blister pack cards that they really wanted to play, like the Ditto and that. So that's pretty interesting.
Yes, that was a problem with Ditto and Jirachi. There's another one. Alright, so let's go back to collection. X. Did I miss it?
Yeah, that's right there.
So we got 4 more. We bought one, and then we get the
bonus ones.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, we got bullets. Nuzly. CGI on that. Champion.
Looks like he's clay almost.
Yes. Claymation.
Yep. There's the Gyarados.
Gyarados.
Flip a coin until you get tails. I never like hearing those words. But for each heads, you get to search your deck for a water energy and attach it to him. I mean, his attack isn't that powerful, but the Mega Gyarados is what really does it.
What does Mega Gyarados do as I yawn?
Mega Gyarados does 100 plus 20 more for each energy, for each water attached to him. And you can choose to do that. And if you do it, you have to discard the top 2 cards of your deck, but you can do a lot of damage. Because it's 100 plus 20 more for each water.
Lapras. Boo-hoo. That's what I said. Boo-hoo.
Misty's determination.
Alright, let's look. We haven't seen Misty.
Discard a card from
the hair is different.
Yeah, it's the new one. It was like the Heart Gold Soul Silver Misty, I want to say.
Okay.
Right?
So you discard a card from your hand, you look at the top 8 cards of your deck, and put one of them into your hand. So.
It's interesting. But you're only grabbing one card, whereas with the Sycamore, you could grab all of those cards.
Yeah, but. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yep, but you're not having to discard anything. Except for one card. You're not discarding the whole thing.
Yeah, so I mean, it's alright, but I think as a supporter, it's not that great. Maybe as like a Poke Power ability, I mean.
Yep. Alright. So that was it. We're done there.
Oh, wait. Just got some more.
Okay. Well, no, that's what it's telling me I just bought. So let's look at the Umbreon. Mock Claw.
That's their second attack is interesting. Reminds me of the old Gallade. Turn one of your face down prize cards face up. If that prize card's a Pokemon, it does 16 more damage, and then it stays face up for the rest of the game. It's interesting.
Yep. Ooh, I'm yawning again. Alright. Well, thank you everyone.
Yep.
This will be out there for you to watch again and again and again. So it's Pokeirv and my boy Ben.
Yep.
And we'll talk to you later.
Yep. See ya.